All right, today we're talking about the 12-bar blues form, and in order to get a grip on how that form works, we're going to just play only the root notes of each of the chords. So in a 12-bar blues, we have, well, in this case, in this 12-bar, we're just using 3 different chords. We're in the key of A. The chords we're using, which you'll probably already know, are A7, D7, E7, and A7. What we're going to do is start by only playing, as I said, the roots of each chord. In other words, the open A string, the open D string, the open E string, and the open A string. So the reason for this is to give you a grip on how the form itself works with something that's really nice and simple, technically speaking. So in other words, this is all going to be in your right hand alone. We're not even going to worry about chords in the left hand right now. This is all about following the form, the simple form of a 12-bar blues. Now, this form that we're going to look at is 4 measures of A7, 2 measures of D7, 2 measures of A7, 1 measure E7, 1 measure D7, and then 2 measures of A7. And the important thing is that you count your way through it, and let's just try that now, and we'll talk a little bit more after we played along with that. So just with your right hand, A. Measure 5, measure 9, back to the top, all down picks. Measure 8, measure 9, 10, 11. Good. All right. So what this is all about is getting your ears to listen to the form that you're playing. This is sort of like playing a really, really super simple bass line, but that bass line still, no matter how simple, will still indicate where the progression is going, and that's what we're trying to do here. And now you can add the chords as well, but now that you've got the bass line, that simple bass line, you could do a basic root strum. So just to make sure that you've got you can clearly hear that now I'm indicating not only the bass line, but with this root strum, root strum, root strum, root strum, root strum idea. I've also essentially I'm starting to imply 2 simple parts, a bass part and the chords, right? So let's move to that step. Let's try just doing a basic root strum progression with the track. So as you can hear, the bass line, the simple bass line, the simple roots of the chords are all open position roots, right? Open string roots. And then when we add the chords, we just have basic A7, D7, and E7. And then we can combine those roots with the chords to create a little bit more interest. The main thing is that you always know where you are in the progression. It doesn't matter how simple the progression is. You have to be able to anticipate the progression and play along with the progression and always know where you are.